Sunil Gavaskar was the eldest of three children of Srimati Minal and the late Sri Manohar Gavaskar and was born on 10 July 1949. His first guru was his mother, who used to bowl to him with a tennis ball in the apartment. He went to the St. Xavier School in Mumbai and in 1966 was named India's best schoolboy cricketer. He graduated from the St. Xavier's College and made his first-class debut in 66-67 and his Ranji debut in 1968-69. Following a series of centuries, he made it to the Indian team to West Indies in 1970-71 and the rest is history. Gavaskar missed the opening test of the series, but in the second test at Port of Spain, Trinidad, he scored 65 and 67 not out and scored the winning runs, giving India its first ever win over the West Indies. He followed this with his first century, 116 and 64 not out in the third test and 1 and 117 not out in the fourth test. In the fifth test again at Trinidad, he scored 124 and 220 to help India win the test and claim the series for the first time against West Indies. He was the first Indian to score 4 centuries in a series, and his total of 774 runs at a staggering average of 154.8 remains the most runs scored in a debut series by a batsman. In 1975-76, India toured New Zealand and Gavaskar was appointed captain for the first time when regular captain Bishan Bedi was injured. Gavaskar scored 116 and 35 not out to help India win the test by 8 wickets. In the same year in West Indies, in the third test at Port of Spain, he scored 102, which enabled India to successfully chase a then world record 406 in the fourth innings. In 1976, he became the first Indian to reach 1,000 runs in a calendar year. In 1977-78, he toured Australia and scored 3 consecutive test centuries, 113, 127 and 118 in the second innings of the first 3 tests at Brisbane, Perth and Melbourne respectively. In 1978-79, India toured Pakistan for the first time in 17 years. Gavaskar scored 89 in the first test, 97 in the second test, and in the final test at Karachi scored 111 and 137. The legendary Imran Khan described Sunny as the most compact batsman he has ever bowled to. When India toured England in 1979, he produced his finest innings in English soil at the Oval in the fourth test, scoring an epic, chanceless 221 when India fell just 9 short of a world record chase of 438 in the fourth innings. He was named as one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year. 1983-84 saw vintage Gavaskar slam his fastest 100 in the second test against West Indies at Delhi, where he scored 121 of just 94 balls, enabling him to equal Sir Donald Bradman's record of 29 hundreds.
His 12th century.
The then Prime Minister of India, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, honoured him at the ground. In the third test at Ahmedabad, he scored 90 and broke Geoffrey Boycott's record of 8,114 runs to become the highest run getter in cricket. In the sixth and final test at Madras, he produced an unbeaten 236. In 1985-86 was his farewell series against Pakistan. In the fourth test at Ahmedabad, he scored 63, making him the first batsman in the history of Test cricket to score 10,000 runs. In his final test innings at Bangalore on a square turner, he scored a magnificent 96. He held the world record of 34 Test centuries for over 2 decades before it was broken by Sachin Tendulkar in December 2005. In the one-day arena, Gavaskar was part of the victorious Indian World Cup winning squad of 1983. He also led India to victory in the 1985 Benson & Hedges World Championship Cricket in Australia. Gavaskar is a prolific reader. He has written 4 books: Sunny Days, Idols, Runs and Ruins, and One Day Wonders. He is a very popular commentator, both on TV and in print.
He played a major role in really boosting the image of Indian cricket because he gave Indian batting pride. Suddenly the Indian batting lineup had backbone. He totally changed the reputation and everybody suddenly approached Indian batting a lot differently.
Ladies and gentlemen, for his outstanding contribution to Indian cricket and inspiring a generation, AKMG Dubai Chapter presents Sunil Manohar Gavaskar with Lifetime Achievement Award.